For the fellas out there, 6 days until what? I'm going to wait for you. Men in the studio, there are some of you. What am I talking about? It's Valentine's, for the love. Are you all single? Valentine's Day. Honest. Hey, now if you didn't know the answer to that right away, you might be behind the 8 ball when it comes to planning the perfect night out.
But you know what? There's always time to plan the perfect night in, and I know just the guy who can help. Guess who I'm hanging out with? My best beef buddy. It's Chef Steve from Gianni's in Wayzata.
Steve, good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, my friend. Let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
All right, so here's the deal. I am staying in for Valentine's Day.
I'm sorry.
I'm staying in. I'm not going out to a restaurant.
Okay.
And so maybe there might be some other folks out there who say, we go to restaurants all the time. We're going to stay in and have a romantic evening. What should we eat to make this a night to remember?
Well, steak, obviously.
Yes!
What do you think?
Look at, what is this?
So we have a New York steak here, and instead of being a singular steak where you grill it and whatever, we're going to roast it. So it's about 22, 23 ounces.
Does one human eats that?
No, this is for 2 of you, or you by yourself this Valentine's.
I will have a date.
Okay. You know, if you go to the Minnesota Beef Council website, you're going to get all sorts of recipes and ideas about different cuts of steak.
Right.
And that's one of my sources to go to, how to do things differently. This is a mixture of salt and some thyme and bay leaf. And
Salt, thyme, bay leaf.
and a little bit of sugar.
Really?
Yeah. And then,
Wait, sugar?
yeah,
That's great.
it's for Valentine's. It's got to be sweet.
I love sugar. This is wonderful.
Rub it in really good. Don't be shy. All
Okay.
sides. Then what you want to do is get your oven going. 375, 400.
The fact that you're putting it in the oven, for me, that sounds strange.
Okay. Well,
Maybe scary too. So why are you roasting
we
it?
want to roast it because it's easier to do. It's very fast. It's about 15 minutes for this thickness right there.
Sure.
And while it's cooking, you could be making your salads or vegetables or having a glass of wine or whatever with your sweetie. The oven is getting hot. My trick is to put in the pan that you're going to cook it in. The other trick with the beef is, in order to get a nice crust, just sort of dab it a little bit to get that moisture off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We always use olive oil here. This is really cleaned well, very little fat.
That looks great.
But you just see, you just kind of do that.
Okay, how long on its
Sear.
side?
And then if the pan's not hot enough, put it on a burner until you get all the sides.
Oh, whoa, look how quick that turned.
All the
Whoa,
sides
bud.
brown. And so then we'll just,
that went quick.
We'll put it in there again. That's like 400 degrees.
Okay.
And
then
set
you
a
said about 15
timer.
minutes?
So yeah, set a timer.
Okay.
Remember, take it out and let it rest.
Let it rest.
About 5 minutes, and then it's going to be evenly cooked all the way through.
Oh my gosh. This is when you pull that out and you just start making out with your date because you're so excited at this point. You just start kissing someone. Don't make the rookie mistake. I've made it plenty of times. You're so excited that the steak is done that you just want to tear into it.
That's where the red wine comes in.
That's when you have to have
Yeah,
another glass
because
of
that
wine.
will make you calm down and relax.
What do you listen to music to? I always have some Dean Martin
As
on,
long as it
Frank
doesn't
Sinatra.
interfere with the drinking of the red wine.
Okay. Right. Keep your priorities right.
Yeah,
people.
exactly. Because if you got to get up and go turn on or flip an album or tape or whatever, what do they do these days?
Exactly what you just described is what they
Okay.
do. We've got a wonderful table for two.
We do.
Isn't this fantastic?
And we got a lot of wine.
My goodness, do we?
We have a Petite Syrah, one of my favorite grapes. It's a great bottle of wine, reasonably priced, and it's a no-brainer for beef.
The bigger the glass, the stronger I feel. You know? Am I putting out that vibe?
No. California Chardonnay, everyone goes, white wine with beef, you know, blah, blah, blah. A Chardonnay, especially really rich, buttery Chardonnay, goes very well with beef. It's Valentine's Day, but champagne goes with everything. It isn't just for a celebration. So it
We have figured this all out.
Should
Dare
be
I
a
say?
daily thing. I think we did. Best beef, buddy.
Best beef buddies. Whoever you spend your Valentine's Day with, take notes from Steve. He knows what he's talking about. Cheers. He is my
Okay,
best
that
beef
looks-
buddy, and
I'm
for good
sure.
reason. That was my lunch. Oh my God. I mean, it's so good.
That looks fabulous.
Yeah.
I mean, that is, I've never seen that technique for cooking that cut of meat like that and buying it like that. What a cool treat for Valentine's Day. I love it.
I know, it's great. You should try to become BBBs with him, Best Beef Buddies. He's open.
I want to be in.
Yeah, we have an
on
open
your
relationship.
Crew?
Hey, if you want to learn more about pairing beef and wine, check out the Minnesota Monthly Food and Wine Experience. This is happening March 5th and 6th at Target Field from 1 until 5. All the details are on the Minnesota Beef Council's website. Big thanks to the Beef Council, too, for sponsoring the show.
All right, let's check in with Sam Ryan. He has a look at your weather